because before these immigrants, settlers, convicts, I don't know what you want to call them, before they came to Australia, Australia already had some locals. These local people are called Aboriginal people, okay, or Aborigines, who lived in Australia they've been living in Australia at least since 50,000 years ago. And they are the true owners of Australia, okay? So Australia had these locals, these Aboriginal people, and then the British convicts, they arrived in Australia, all right? After that, some other British families were interested to immigrate to Australia too. And this was all because of the Industrial Revolution that took place in Europe and in Britain. And there was a lot of, let's say, social, I would say, there were a lot of social issues. A lot of middle-class families or maybe laborers were not happy with their lives in their country, in Britain. So they decided to immigrate on ships to Australia by water, okay? They were not convicts. They were very respectable people, of course, but they were looking for a land with better life opportunities. And of course, Australia was great. And you know, Britain is not very famous for its weather because it's rather rainy and cold most of the time. Australia was warm. Australia was beautiful. Australia was green. And Australia had very few people inside. So the British families who immigrated to Australia, they had a lot of opportunities to find land, to make their houses. And even we have in Iran, we've got an animation about this Muhajiran. I'm sure you've watched that. And that's exactly the story of those middle-class families who immigrated to Australia in early 19th century, late 18th century. Okay, now